Good morning, everybody. This is Dr. Osborne. It's a happy Monday morning. So I guess my question to you is, are you going to be a COVID warrior? So as usually my ideas come as I'm doing my runs, and this one arrived to me this morning. And what do I want from all of this? What I want to understand is how to become a COVID warrior. See, my experience with this interesting journey called life is that events often present themselves, which are both challenging and frightening at the same time. And at the crossroads of such events, we always have a choice as to which way our attitude is going to go. Where is your attitude right now? See, one road takes us down the path of feeling victimized. It makes us powerless. It makes us anxious. It makes us angry about our circumstances and why this. We always ask this question: why is this happening to me? This is often really the predominant thought, followed by this overwhelming fear, right? This overwhelming fear that things are going to get worse. Now, the other road and this is what I was thinking about this morning, is how, and I've tried to take this approach in almost all things, but how can I approach this situation to gain the most knowledge from it, and at the same time using it to the best of my abilities to prosper and to grow? See, there's no good and there's no bad without us. There's only perception. This is the event itself, and the story we tell ourselves about what it means and that's the key. It's the story we tell about what it means. We forget in life it doesn't matter what happens to you or where you came from. It matters what you do with what happens and what you've been given. See, there are two totally different approaches, really, with one being a victim, and the other, and think about this, is starting the empowerment process. Can you change this situation into an empowerment process? It's a merely changing of intent, but the results are going to be completely different in your life. So if we look at it as just energetically the first approach, we just give up our energy to the situation around, and depending on what is happening, depending on the other approach, and this is what I'm going to encourage you to start looking at, is to maintain or even build our energy so that we can overcome and actually learn from this experience, learn who we are, learn what we're about for this experience, because I believe it's important to take the path of empowerment right now, because more than ever, we actually need to build our energy in order to stay strong and to help others do the same thing. And so this starts with our thinking. And so looking around me, I still see people smiling. I still see people posting music videos, being creative, and helping others persist and living their lives as best as they can. So what are you doing right now? What have you decided? And what I'm going to ask you to do is decide today to become a COVID warrior and to strive to put out positive, uplifting energy into the community and put out positive, uplifting energy into the world. I mean, would you agree with me that we can certainly use some of it right now? So let me know some of the ways that you're changing your attitudes towards these circumstances, because it's important to me. I'm talking to a computer monitor, but I don't get much feedback. So I guess the question, though, is how the heck are you going to stay motivated? How are you going to stay hopeful? How are you going to stay focused when you can't see the end, right? You have to be able to create a different reality, a reality in which you are looking for fulfillment. And it's up to each and every one of us to reach our full potential, no matter what is in the way. See, many of the trials in my life have ended in failure. Sometimes they've ended in self-pity and self-doubt, and they've led me absolutely nowhere. So it's important to assess the situation that you're in, the situation, how you can overcome. I mean, in these unprecedented times, it's easy to run to the bath and actually soak in our own self-pity. But once you go down that path, I promise you, it's going to be hard to return to reality. And so make sure the conversation that you're having with yourself this week is a positive one that helps you stay focused, one that helps you stay disciplined. It is truly amazing what we can achieve, even in the darkest of times, with the right conversations that we have with ourselves and the right conversations that we have with others. See, most of the time that conversation comes from the inside. And this is only the beginning. I promise you, even after this situation is over, the work will never stop. And as a human being, you must always be evolving and able to adapt and overcome to any and all obstacles. So stay hard, stay focused, stay strong, stay determined. And just because your mind tells you that something is awful or evil or unplanned or otherwise negative, it doesn't mean that you have to agree. Just because other people are saying that something is hopeless or crazy or the world's broken to pieces doesn't mean that it is. We decide what story we tell ourselves. And we've all done it. We've said, I'm so overwhelmed, I'm so tired, I'm so stressed, I'm so busy, I'm so blocked, I'm so outmatched. And then what do? Well, we go out and we party, or we treat ourselves and we eat things that we know we shouldn't eat. We sleep in, or we wait. It just feels better to ignore and to pretend, but you don't know, but you know deep down that it is not going to truly make you any better. You've got to act. You've got to start now. See, right now in life, our first job is this: to decide. To divide and distinguish into two categories: the external things that you can't control, but the choices I make with regards to them, I do control. Where will I find the good and bad? Well, it's in me. It's in my choices. And you know that. You know what's building. What's building them better than building up things in your imagination. Building up things in your real life. So let's build a life this week. Let's become a warrior. Let's fight for the life that you want to have. Let's step out and take action and do things. And let's really watch the battle mind of our minds. And let's be warriors and overcome. This is Dr. Osborne. I'm wishing you a great week and do great things.